Hello, I am in San Diego. I feel like the lighting's gonna be a mess this whole stream, but hi, can you guys hear me okay? I realized that I never updated the frame, so it looks incorrect. Okay, hang on. Border. There we go. It still looks wrong. Oh well. The mobile setup is still very chopped, chat, unfortunately. Yes, audio is good. Okay, good, because I don't have any mics plugged in or anything like that. But yes, hi, I'm in San Diego. I'm here at Twitchcon. And unfortunately, there is a Red Bull Creator Club here that is apparently invite only, and I am not allowed in. Um, which is super funny because I can look down at the Creator Club. There's fuck all people in there. There's no one there. How long you want to be at TwitchCon? The whole time. So I just think it's funny that they're like, yeah, no, we don't have the means of adding people to the list. It's invite only. Because I'm fairly certain all of their Red Bull creators are people that aren't here, like the Twitch streamer people. So, like, I feel like it's everyone that, like, said they weren't coming. So, yeah, there's, like, three people in there or whatever. But they have, like, I just think it's silly. They should let me in because there's an F1 car in there and I want to see it. Therefore, they should let me in. But alas. So, and I tried to go talk to someone and be like, hi, how do I get on this list? And they were like, you gotta have been a partner with Red Bull. So I did already yell at my team. Like, hey, what are we doing? So, but yes, no, it is stream time. Well, not time, but let's see. Da, 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 da. Oh, let me fix the stream over here. Content. Sorry, I gotta fix the YouTube one. I forgot. There we go. Edit. Monetization. Hello. There we go. There's that. God, I really do gotta update I just haven't been traveling much, guys, so it's like there's very little, what's it called? Like, there's a lot of, the normal stuff that I like have fixed on the main PC that I just don't have fixed over here because I haven't been traveling in the last 2 months. So, but alas, okay. F1 TV. Yes, they announced that Apple TV is getting the F1 contract from ESPN, which we knew was happening. Everyone knew that's what was coming, but they finally announced what the deal is going to be. So F1 TV, you will not be able to make a new F1 TV account, basically. You'll still have access to F1 TV, but you have to have it you'll be getting Apple TV first. So we'll see how they do this, but we'll see how it plays out. Okay, so sprint qualifying is in an hour, so I figured I would just go live and we could, yeah, waiting for ASMR YouTube live stream tonight at 9 p.m. Okay. So it might work like that, yeah. I literally was just talking about it, Cloudy. I forget there's a buffer for y'all on YouTube TV. So. It's just funny because they have a full Red Bull F1 car out and they're not utilizing it. I did meet some people from the McLaren team because I saw some people walking around in a full team kit at the partner party last night. And they were like, yeah, we're with the F1 team. I'm like, awesome. I'm like showing them my phone lock screen and everything. They gave me a hat. But they're here with Lenovo because they have their big sim racing, like the chairs that they're doing. So apparently they're doing a contest where if you get the best time, then you can win a hat or something, which I thought was funny. And Anarchy's like, how does she get the seat? I was like, that's a lot of money. They're definitely not giving away the sim rig that they're doing. But I did find it funny. There's just no one down. Like, it's so they literally set up like a whole Red Bull energy station, and there's no one in it. Never say never. Oh, it is what it is. Now I'm just being nosy because I'm like, let's see if anyone goes into the center, and they're just not. There's like a handful of people in there. They have this whole massive area. They clearly blocked off this whole grass area of the convention center grass space, and there's just like maybe 5-10 people in there that aren't employed by Red Bull. Secondhand cringe is so strong. I'm just like, it's silly, you know? Because, like, at the very least, not to be a prick, okay? But, like, I'm shocked by the amount of activations that are happening here that don't know what a partner badge is. Like, they don't know the difference. And so that's why they're doing, like, invite only, I'm assuming. But PAX West, or PAX East that they did a creator club there too for Red Bull, and it was like anyone with a media creator or industry pass, I think they let in there because they wanted to meet more streamers and stuff. And then here it's like, yeah, fuck that, invite guests only, you know. I have YouTube Premium, so no ads at all. Let's see. It's just funny because it's like you got this car out there. Let's see. Hang on. I did end up in the what's it called? McLaren Discord because they were advertising it, which I thought was silly. But I joined that. Let's see. Ugh. You see the F1 car from your hotel room window. Yeah. It's a big hotel. It's not that hard to look and see it. I can see it. I want to go near it, though. I want to boop the fucking car. I want to see the car. I want a photo with the fucking car. So maybe after this. It's the fact that they have this massive space. They literally built the whole energy center. By the time Anarchy and Chris got here before me, and they were like, that was not here. They built that really quickly. I was like, oh yeah, no, they do that like almost every other race weekend. They probably have one in Austin right now as well. And she was like, that's crazy. But they like built a whole energy center. Like it's a whole building that they made very quickly. It has an official Discord server, I guess. I'm in it now. So there's like 100,000 people in it. Doggy. I need to see that. Yeah, I went last year. It's just the one car. They just have the one Red Bull out, but I think it's funny. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it'll fill up later, but I'm fairly certain all of the creators that they have announced as like part of their like F1 creator people are like not here this weekend because a lot of people pulled out of TwitchCon. How you got into F1 in the first place? My friend got me into it a few years back. Which Red Bull car is it? It's just the show car. It's not like they might have the Max's logo. I think they have Max's number on it. Let me see. Yeah, they have a 1 on it. So it's technically Max's, but it's definitely just the show car. It's definitely just the show car. But of course, if you have a world champion on your team, you're going to use the number. They might have it. Sometimes what they do is they'll have like one number on the front and then one number on the side and then the other driver's number on the other side. So the sides facing me both have a 1 on them, but the other side might have Yuki's 22 because they do that sometimes. But they have like a full basketball court set up as well. And there's like no one playing on it. Like they have a full setup. They have a full basketball court. They have it like all decked out for all their athletes and stuff. And then like there's not anyone here. Why does that have 250k views actually? That's insane. One of my reels is 250k views. We were kidding when you said you could see it from where you were sitting. Yeah, I'm literally, that's why I can see that there's no one fucking in there. We went on Squidward. Yeah. Well, I also got an Auntie Anne's pretzels. That's one of the reasons I like the San Diego Convention Center is they have Auntie Anne's pretzels. So. It's currently almost 2 p.m. Thank you, I'm cold. I'm sitting in front of the AC, but I need this room to cool down a bit. I don't like almonds on pretzels, ew. And I didn't want the cinnamon one. I wanted a regular. Twitchcon is fine. I have no intention of making a video. It's always fun when people ask me if I'm going to, and then I can tell that they didn't know that I've ever made a TwitchCon video, and it's like, I've made 3. So, I do find it funny. So, but, what else? Oh, they totally have cinnamon. F1 race this year. I don't really have a favorite this year, honestly. Sorry. I like when I go to races, but I don't really have... The only race I've been to this year was Miami so far, for Formula 1 at least. There was more that I was going to go to, and then they all just kind of fell through. And then I'm doing Vegas next month. So I guess we'll see. Is it a seal? There might be a seal. Hold on. I'm by the water. Are you a seal? Are you a bird? What are you? I think it's a bird. Less fun. They are birds. Less fun. What I didn't get was a drink. I should have gotten a drink before I sat down to stream, but I didn't. But yeah. Apparently, because people have been asking, like, Oscar and Lando, like, what they think the repercussions should be with Lando making contact with Oscar, and then the bullshit with the papaya, like, everything that happened last race, okay? And, I think, I'm fairly certain, okay, that, if it's P1 and P2 for the McLaren boys, okay, I think they're taking each other out, and I think Charles Leclerc is going to win the Austin GP again, just because these two, they won the Constructors' Championship. The Constructors' Championship is handled, and so I think these two are going to be insane this weekend. So, I forget how big the convention center is. It's not as... I've definitely been to bigger convention centers. Like, I feel like of the convention centers I've been to, this is one of the smaller ones, frankly. But also I am able to, like, look at the entirety of it from here, so is what it is. Alright, we got 30 minutes before session start time. Let me see. Is there a pre-session thing right now? Are they live? Sprint quali. Practice 1. Yeah, what was the timing for practice 1? Let me see. I want to see the... I don't want to watch it. Show me the times. Show me the data. No. No one is helping me. Okay. Never mind. I'm going to check it on my phone. Because it's being annoying. Both of them taking each other out for the rest of the season and Charles winning the championship. Let's see. Where is my F1 app? Okay. Because I was not listening to practice. I thought about listening to practice, but I was like, no, let me lock in with, like, attacking the convention, which I feel like I saw quite a bit. It feels like there's less here this year, but I haven't walked everything yet, so that could be why I feel like there's less here. I walked the entirety of the artist alley, went to the creator floor, the partner lounge floor. What else? Let's see. Okay. FP1. No, don't. I hate the app. I hate the story functions. I hate it because I always click it, and it's not what I want. Let's see. Works best on Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm sure it does, but I don't want to log onto the Wi-Fi right now. Just show me the data. Results. Show me the results of free practice. Okay. So for practice, it was 133 for Lando, then it was Hulkenberg, then Oscar, then Fernando, then Max, then Alex, then George, then Lewis, Isaac, Ollie, Esteban, Gabriel Bortoletto, I always do that, Yuki, Stroll, Lawson, Franco, Pierre, Kimi, Carlos, Charles. Also, George is definitely on a 1-on-1 contract, so George and Kimi announced they are going to be staying with Mercedes for 2026. The original thing was that for 2026, they were offering George a contract, and George was not accepting it because they were definitely offering him, like, a multi-year He wanted a multi-year, and they were offering him another 1-in-1 because they want to keep their options open for 2027, which is the smart thing for Mercedes to do. And that was originally what George was, like, not accepting. George eventually did accept it, it sounds like, because they offered him more money, is definitely what it sounds like happened. I mean, Firefox is here shoving an AI game in our faces, so I really don't give a shit about that. I hate AI, but every platform is doing AI. So it's like, to swap for that particular reason, I think it's just like kicking the can down the road, because they're just going to keep shoving the AI in your faces. It's very easy to not use Gemini. I have had no issue with not using Gemini as a Google user, as a Chrome user. So it's very easy to not use AI here, or at least Google Gemini. Just silly. Did you catch any AR? No, not in the artist alley, but the artist alleys are pretty on top of it. There was one book that I need to go double check, because it was right when I walked in. They were advertising a book that was like a romance book, and it looks like a reverse harem, or a wide shoes romance, I believe. But the cover looked to be AI. I didn't ask, but I was like, I didn't double check. So, We shall see. I do know McLaren just like did like a giveaway for like thanks to this artist for doing this, and it's a AI art thing on the for the that one, and everyone's like, wow, cool. I don't think they knew it was AI art, but it's pretty obvious if you know what to look for that it's AI art, which is what's so annoying for people. Let's see. Boop. Let's see. Okay, F1. It's in 30 minutes. I'm surprised it's not updating the thing to show the sprint qualifying on the site. That's weird. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I'm either going to be watching the F1 TV thing on my computer or on my phone. Just depends on what works and what doesn't. Because sometimes with the streaming on the PC, on the travel computer, it doesn't always work. Devastated. I've never used Gemini. I did think the stress test and the phone exploding was not funny. It's funny because the people trying to be like, well, yeah, why would you do that? You give your kid like, yes, he's an adult man and he does the stress test on everything, but okay, see, it's live on my phone. Why is it not live on my computer? Hold on. There it is. Okay. Hang on, let me see if I can do this on my PC, chat. Let me see. All right, it's coming. Nope, the video won't work. They won't do it. All right, watching on my phone. Never mind, we're watching on my phone. Yay. It works fine on the PC, but for some reason, it like knows that I'm streaming and thinks I'm stealing the content. When I'm like, I'm not. But this is why. But about the AI, I'm just saying I really don't want to put negative AI in my searches when Googling things. Oh, that's just Google though. They're all doing that at this point, you know? Like, I wouldn't give a shit. If I was using Firefox, I would still use Google to, like, search shit. Let's take AI training. It makes sense, but I still bristle at it. I think that using the AI training tools and things like that is one thing. Because I do think that people accept more. Like, I'm almost thinking about taking some of the LinkedIn courses that are, like, AI-based, just so I can have more knowledge so that when someone tells me to do something, I can be like, actually, go fuck yourself. That's my personal take. Okay, nothing. The broadcast hasn't started yet, chat. That's why. Don't worry, I'm not ignoring anything. Nothing started, and now it's buffering. Love that for me. Super cool. Love that. Love when it does that. Oh gosh. I'm so curious what the attendance is of TwitchCon this year because it feels like it definitely feels like there's less people, but I also, I've been a little all over the place today. So I do got to go back to the convention center after this. Hello. Let's see. Okay, I guess I'll just stay on my phone till it's time. Let's see. Is anyone messaging me on anything? I don't think so. Let's see. Let's see. You go live? I found this by accident. Yeah, hi. Hey, Chad Howard. Didn't a lot of big creators dip last minute? No, it has not been last minute. They've been dipping for since the shooting, there has been people dipping, Chad. This is not a new thing. There's been dips for the last month of TwitchCon. That's not classified as last minute. Last minute is you think I'm going to be here, and then yesterday I tell you I'm not going to. That's a last minute dip, in my opinion. Let's see. Let's see. One of your shorts where you complain about AI and the filter looks so bad. There is no filter. Oh, like them on there? Yeah, they were using AI to optimize the content. But yeah, no, I don't use the AI filters on, at least on YouTube, because YouTube, I never make a short directly for a short. I re-upload stuff from YouTube, from other platforms to YouTube Shorts, because I'm a long form person. Let's see. Come on, let's start the session. Start the session. I don't care if it's in 20 minutes. Oh, I know. Everyone knows about the housing and development website. There's multiple websites that have the same thing, Spring. Multiple other government workers that were furloughed, their sign-offs for their emails, so like their out-of-office emails were thank you, Hyperion, for subscribing on YouTube. Multiple of them, when they have reported that their sign-offs for their out-of-office emails, for like when you ping their emails, were automatically changed to call it the democratic shutdown and shit. It's really dumb. It's so stupid. They want to keep the government shut down. I'm not going to keep going into this because I don't want this as a sports stream, but it keeps happening and it's insane. And they're now saying it's going to stay like this through Thanksgiving because they want martial law. They want people to start freaking out. They want people to not be able to pay their bills. It's super fun and exciting, and I hate this administration so fucking much. Okay. Let's see. F1 TV. Come on. Let's see. Are you live? Are you talking? Nope. Still says live will begin shortly. We have 20 minutes. 19 even. Before the session's supposed to start. Why are you not starting the coverage? Why? I'm not talking about this, Riley. I'm not talking about this. I don't want guns on college campuses, and that's my official stance. That's all. Everything else I'm playing the shut the fuck up game with. What do you mean there's no service? God, I swear to God. Okay, hang on. Let me get on the Wi-Fi with the phone. I was trying to avoid doing that. No, that's why people have been pulling out for a month because of the shooting. Why would they be pulling out in the last month for something that happened today? Okay, no. Connect to the internet. What are we doing? What are we doing? Forget. I hate this thing. Okay, hang on. Come on. Connect. Give me Wi-Fi. Give me Wi-Fi. See if it pops up. There we go. Okay, come on. Let's go. Me, I'll come live super early so we have plenty of time to like check on things and make sure everything's working, and then nothing is working. There we go. It is a nice day in San Diego today. It's really sunny. We had the rain in LA for like a day-ish, and then the next day was like really nice and sunny out, so that's good. And it's just really, it's a little breezy here, which is good. You're connected. Okay, yay, done. Go back to Formula One, F1 TV for the slight bit of time that I have left on this app. Watch live. Watch live. Load. Still is not beginning the broadcast, which I feel like is silly. Why are you not connecting? Can you guys hear it? No, not that. Sorry, hang on.
Ta-da.
Started playing my Japanese practice. That's really funny. Okay, hang on. There we go. Now it's in my ear bowls. No, it's fine. It's on my phone now. I don't know why it was jumping back and forth between the laptop and this. Little tugboat. That's cute. Going through the water. Sailboat. Y'all are on a chair. Oh my god, turn the cameras on. Con's fine. Oh, there's apparently milkshakes at the Gonna Need Milk land stage that I can go grab at some point. The partner lounge is a bunch of Red Bulls, which is nice, since the Red Bull Creator Club. What the fuck? That was a weird noise. Come on. There we go. It's starting. Finally. There we go. They're playing the music. I do like the intro for this session. The way they cut it. This is why we love Formula One. F1 TV. In America. All right, qualifying for the sprint, 14 minutes. Work in progress. My Japanese practice. But this is a very weird. I don't know why it's doing that. They opened up the the amusement park part of COTA Circuit of the Americas. They apparently have had a couple of people go on the oh, Laura's little baby bump. Laura Winters. She's pregnant. Oh, hold on. No, it's still on my microphone. My mic is still on the microphone. It probably sounds crunchy because it is crunchy, but it's not connected to this. That's weird. It hadn't jumped. I don't know why I did that. Let's see. Whatever you moved, did it? Okay, I had my phone. Is it back? Because I have my phone on my PC. Ugh. Okay. Okay, hang on. Ah, it fell. Hold on. I see it. Okay, hold on. You guys are on a chair, so. Trying to balance it on top of my PC. Okay. This is good. This is solid. We're good. We're locked in. No one move anything. So remember, Lando was on pole last year. He's in first in free practice. So it'll be interesting to see, because again, it's going to be interesting to see, because that first corner is crazy at COTA. Picasso. Let's see. I mean, Lando did do a fairly good lap for practice, but can you do it during quali for sprint and quali tomorrow, you know? Let's see. Let's see. Sorry. I just got an email from my team wanting me to check if I can do an interview on Sunday. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, chat. I swear I'll go back to the coverage in 2 seconds. We have 10 minutes before the start time. I just want to see how far away this would be. It's a 20-minute drive. Okay, that's probably fine. Oh, it's Zach talking about. Minor consequence for the Singapore Grand Prix. I know it hasn't started yet. No, but people are talking and I'm not talking because I'm reading an email from my team. So. It's not half a qualifying yet. The sprint qualifying hasn't started yet. Alright, they got people playing on the basketball court now. So some people showed up. They're acting James Hinchcliffe again. I don't think you need to be bummed about it. It's just, it's going to be cheaper. F1 TV is incredibly expensive. Apple TV is cheaper. You'll get access to F1 TV via Apple TV. I think it's fine. They are free to race, apparently. Okay, fix Laura's mic. Fix Laura's mic immediately. Fix Laura's mic immediately. Fix Laura's mic immediately. Okay, we're good. Nope. Nope, bad. It's probably going to raise prices. Everyone else is. Yeah, but it's not going to be anywhere near. F1 TV is incredibly fucking expensive already. It's higher than most streaming services, as it is. So even if they raise prices, it won't be anywhere close to like what F1 TV is currently at. Apple's lowest is not $100 for a year. What are you talking about? It's not a $100 level for Apple TV. Never make me pull out my Apple TV app. Let's see. Can't spell the word Gmail, apparently. Never mind, I forgot my password. I'll check it later. Okay, can't remember my login apparently. So. Alright, come on. Here's Lando. Thank you for subscribing. I don't have my flags with me. I forgot to pack them. No, don't. Come back. Thank you for raiding. Hi, welcome in, Amber. Hi, welcome in, raiders. My name is Amanda. This is Swell Entertainment. Thank you for the raid. Hi, sorry for interrupting. You're good. We're watching, this session hasn't started yet. So we are currently live for F1's Sprint qualifying. They're about to start the sessions in a second. We got like 4 minutes to start. But hi, I'm Amanda. You're watching Swell Entertainment. I also respond to Swell. I'm currently at Twitchcon. And yeah, gonna be live for the next hour at least for the Sprint quali, and then I'll go back to the convention. Hello, welcome in, raiders. If you got a, how was your stream? If you got a raid and run, I totally get it. Busy, gotcha. Let's see. Come on, start the session. Start the session. Oh God, my foot's falling asleep. Don't. Hold on. Pause. Do. I hate George's intro. Yuki. Okay, thank you. Logged in. It was good. I'm gonna dip because I gotta go get ready for bed. Bye. Welcome in, raiders. Totally get it. Have a nice time. Thank you for bringing me your audience. Alrighty, round 19. We've had 19 of these race weekends. Dear God. The sprint's going to be 19 laps. Let's see. And then remember, there's no mandatory pit stops for the sprint itself. Oh my God, my foot. Okay. And Max amuses me how he's just like, yeah, I'm here. He's like, yeah, I'm champion. Your point. Let's see. Frenetic session. Why did they say it like that? Me, Alex Jakes, and Julianne Palmer for the commentary. I do like this track. I did just hate going to this GP because getting to and from the circuit is a nightmare. It just is. Especially having done, last year I did this race, I did Miami, and I did Japan, and I did Vegas. Japan has a great public transport infrastructure, obviously. Austin, they try and make it better with the shuttles and stuff. Nightmare. So it's like, I think all my public transport with the races, I'm going to compare to Japan now, and Japan just kind of beats everyone else's ass, you know? Keeps giving me alerts for a session I'm watching. Also, seriously, guys, I hate all of the liveries this weekend. All of the special liveries this weekend, I think are silly and not worth it. It's so basic. I want them to do something more. I feel like they didn't do nearly enough for the Williams livery. I expected more. I expected way more. All right, they're lining up. They're lining up for the end of the pit lane. Hasn't started yet. 12 minutes in SQ1 that just started. Green flag. Green light at the end of the pit lane. Come on. Let's go. I think Max is up front. Is that Max? Fairly certain it's Max. Sprint qualifying is underway. Emerging like animals in springtime from hibernation. That's what... Was that Jolyon? Was that Julian Palmer that said that? Do you also have an insatiable urge to hug Yuki? Let's see. So remember, the question is will Lando and Oscar be able to keep Max out of winning? There's Isaac. Just, I hate this livery. It looks like Doritos on pavement. It's silly. Let's see. Oh yeah, Isaac has never raced here before. So this will be interesting. It's already 10 minutes. Oscar's still in the... Both McLaren and Max are still in the... There we go. There's Oscar. There's Oscar. There's Lando. These goobers. Let's see. Isaac. Watch it. Okay, Isaac's on a flying lap. Very weird grip. So this track will get better, but it's also just one of those tracks where you don't realize how slick it can get on these cars. Turn 11. That one's tight. It's super hot in Austin this weekend. It's always kind of hot, but this weekend I know there's a heat advisory, I think. Let's see. Okay, purple sector 2 for Isaac. Zero breaks all weekend. Nice. All right. Isaac is the only one with the time so far. I think Hulkenberg is right behind him. I need more time. Okay, no, Yuki's right behind him. I need more times. Give me the times. Hulkenberg went P1. Yuki's P3. We're on board with Charles. Colapinto P4. Give me their times, please. Behrman P3. Give me their times. Bortoletto P5. Okay, Charles is now on a flying lap. Stop the clock, Yuki P3. He's P4 now. Oof. Oof. They have the gyro cam on Charles's car? They must. Lawson P1. Ew. I don't know why they're not giving us times. Lewis Green Sector 1. Signs P2. Half the grid still has no times. Give me their times. There's also, they're making mistakes. They just made it so Lando was ranked P10 and he's not. Because he doesn't have a completed lap time yet. Purple Sector 2 for Lewis. Lewis, you want P1 so bad? Lewis, you want P1 so bad? Lewis. Charles P10. Give me their times. A lot of gusts and a lot of wind changes for Bortoletto. Hamilton P1. There we go. 134.226. All right, 5.5 minutes left. Oscar P2. Let's see. Let's see. P3, Lando. Currently in the drop zone, Max, George, Gabrielle, Gasly, and Antonelli. Never mind, Max P1. Max said, get fucked. I believe Max needs to win the sprint to have enough points to beat Oscar. George P7. Currently the drop zone is Gasly, Ocon, Colapinto, Bortoletto, and Antonelli. Car, Bortoletto, time, deleted, track limits. Yeah, all the track limits. Oh yeah, that was clearly off. Sometimes I'll defend a track limits if it's egregious. This one's crazy. Fully outside of that car. That one's crazy. That one was crazy. Do it, do it, do it, do. Max Verstappen. Here's Pierre. Oh, that Alpine is no grip. God. Weird. Let's see. 3 minutes left. We've got in the drop zone Charles, Gasly, Ocon, Colapinto, and Bortoletto. Gabby has no lap time currently. He's in the pits. Let's see. Little tight. Little tight there. Is that Gabby? They're taking their sweet time getting out of that pit lane. Gabby trying to Gabby trying to cut off one of the hosses. They should be good. They got another 2 minutes left. Let's see. All right. Minute 40 left. Still in the drop zone is Charles, Gasly, Ocon, Colapinto, and Bortoleto. Ocon, Colapinto, and Bortoleto are all on outlaps. So is Yuki and Alex, who are in 14 and 15. Yuki, I need you to improve, actually. I need you to be in a better spot. Okay, Alex is on a flying lap. Yuki, gonna need you to floor it, actually. I'm not sure we're going to make it. Fuck, Yuki. No. Lock in, Yuki. Yuki, drop in. Lock in. Purple sector 1 for Alex. Come on, Yuki. 45 seconds left. Yuki, make it. Charles is on a flying lap, I believe. Yeah, Charles is flooring it. Yuki, come on. Purple sector 1 for Lando. Okay, time's done. Charles, P12. Yuki, where are you? Yeah, I think Yuki's done. Albon, P6. Yuki's out. Jesus. Yuki's out. Right now, Orlando's P1. Gasly P15. Gasly did it. So Ollie, Franco, Yuki, Ocon, and Bortoleto are all out. Devastated. I'm real worried. I don't think Yuki's getting a seat next year, chat. Isaac, P6. I don't know what happened there. Hulkenberg, P5. Hulkenberg podium weekend might happen, chat. Let's see. What? I mean, what? Yuki's radio. Yuki, you knew you weren't going to make it. That was your radio message. They let him out of the garage late. They shouldn't have let him out that late. Damn. Jeez. Scarlson sold me on the idea of the reverse grid qualifying for sprint racing. He thinks the top 10 should be reversed. Yeah, so that's basically what happens with every weekend with the F1 Academy races. One of the races have a reverse grid for the top 8, I believe. Damn. They're talking about Yuki's lap. Yeah, I think if the sprints would get a lot more viewers if you got to watch Max and Papaya Boys fight for the 10th for points. Yeah. James, don't piss me off. It's so hard to figure out how this keeps happening. It's really not Red Bull keeps Yuki in the pit too long. Yeah. There was no procedurally. That... What are we doing? James, because they're two different drivers. They're two different types of drivers. I need you to stop talking, James, actually. I need you to stop talking. Sorry, you're done. You're done. You're done, James. Enough. Enough. Go back to the session. Let's see. Green light, green light, green light, green light. Let's see. 10 minutes. Okay, where we go? Come on, green light. Let's go. Everyone get out. Don't want to piss me off this time. Stop talking. Get Yuki's name out of your mouth. All of the commentary people need to get Yuki's name out of their mouth, actually. Stop. I'm going to end the stream chat because I'm getting so irritated. Chris tagged me in something. Oh, this fucker. Oh, tagged me in that one. Okay, we're fine. Let's see. Yeah, come on, Lando. Move your ass. Move your ass. Let's see. Max is on a flying lap. Let's see. Let's see. I love the nose cam. The Barilla logo everywhere is so funny. Oof. Rough lap. Purple sector 1 for Max. Let's see. Purple sector 2. Let's see. Yeah, it's fine. It's a vibey artist alley. Good stuff. Quality stuff, which is cool. There's definitely no, like, weak spots of the artist alley. Because, you know, sometimes you go to an artist alley and you're like, how did you get in here? You know? Not to be a complete cunt, but, you know. All right, there's Max. 133.163 for Max's qualifying spot. A lot of very strong, talented artists in the Artist Alley. But there's a lot of repeats. A lot of people have just always done the Twitchcon Artist Alley, so you see them a lot. How much slop? I have noticed no slop so far. 0 slop. Lots of Pokemon stuff. There is one book booth that I passed coming into the con earlier that I thought had an AI book cover, but I can't be certain. Let's see. 5 minutes, 25 seconds left. Sorry, guys, I was checking something. All right, 3 minutes 50 left. We've got in the drop zone currently Stroll, Lawson, Hulkenberg, Hadjar, and Gasly. Hadjar, Hulkenberg, and Gasly are all in the pits, which seems weird. Let's see. Okay, there's this Lawson or Hajar? Oh no, that was Signs. Sorry, my bad. Lawson is out on the track still, in the drop zone. Let's see. We got 4 outlaps in the drop zone. Lando is P1, Max is P2, Oscar is P3, George P4, Signs P5, Albon P6, then Alonso, Antonelli, Hamilton, Leclerc, Stroll, Hulkenberg, Hadjar, Lawson, and Gasly on the drop zone. Seems wild to me. I don't know why they're doing this. Flying lap for Lawson. 1 minute 40 left. God. Mess of Lawson. Jeez. Let's see. "26 seconds left. Lawson. He has horrible grip right now. God. Ugh. Hadjar jumps to P10. Demotes Charles, but let's see. Charles might be out, Chad. Let's see. Here's Nico. Nico P5 for Nico. Charles, yellow sector 1. Charles is out. Lawson got his time deleted. Hadra's currently in the drop zone. Gasly's done. So Stroll. Let's see. God, Charles, green sector 2, but I don't know. Hamilton, yellow sector 1. Let's see. Let's see. Remember, that's where Hamilton went off last year, chat. Was turn 19. Charles jumps to P8. Let's see. Hamilton's currently in the drop zone, but Lewis knocks out Kimmy. Is Isaac fully out? Is Isaac out? He must be. Yeah. Isaac must be out. Kimmy's still flying, but he's out. I don't give a shit about the New York Comic Con cosplay situation. Every time there's an argument about cosplay contests, it's usually one of the dumbest arguments I've ever seen in my life, and people who don't understand what cosplay competitions are about. So I'm not weighing in on it, because I'm sure if I look into it, it'll be a regurgitation of every single cosplay contest issues that there always is. So I have not looked into it at all, because I'm assuming it's exactly the same thing as it always is, because it's always big cosplay not better is usually the argument every single time, and it's dumb and insufferable every time. Yeah. Nico's through though. So is this, they said Nico's never qualified in the top 10? The vibes in the company. Well, there you go. You've got a whopping maybe 10 minutes more of this session before I gotta get back to the con itself. I'm gonna put my shoes on so I'm ready to dip out of here. Ugh. Oh my god, my ankles. Where are my shoes? They're there. Alrighty. Ugh. Got upset. That's so important. Yeah, again. Great heck, yeah, it's the same thing every single fucking time. And I just refuse to weigh in because it's dumb every single fucking time. I just don't want to get in. I don't care. Like get a new complaint. Get something else, you know, for these people. It just drives me crazy. For about that long anyways, yeah. Let's see. Okay, start the next session so I can go back to the convention. Come on. Get it going. Yeah, Lawson got his laps deleted. Yeah. Mate, what the fuck was that? You hit the curb. You went off. You're fully off the track. Maybe where the car was sitting in the middle of the fucking road. Okay, yeah, get in. Was that Charles that he was pissed at? Yeah, it was Charles. Sure, get into a battle with Charles. Do that. Good idea. Credible idea. Come on, start the next session. Finish the session. Get it going. Get it going. No, his lap was a complete mess. He was riding the curb, but without Charles even there. So I don't know what we're doing. I don't know why we're arguing here. This is dumb. Next session. Okay, now they're on softs. Going off the track similar to how it is in the Cars movie, Jen. No, not the same thing. Basically, cars going off track, so they need to have at least one. They can't have all four cars outside of the track limits. Track limits are very clearly defined. So they need to have at least one of the wheels on one side of the thing. So, is what it is. Is Twitchcon boring? No, it depends what you want out of it. You gotta make it your own. Boring's not the word. I'm just streaming because this is I stream race watch-alongs, so that's what I've committed to doing. I need this to be done so I can go back to the convention. So let's see. George is running. Hello. But basically, during qualifying sessions, your lap times get deleted. If you get track limit violations during a race session, they will give you a time penalty most of the time. Come on. Come on, Toto. Let's go. 6 minutes left in the session. I'm rating both, Glass. I'm rating both Twitch and YouTube. No time tree makes me anxious. No, I hate the lack of times. I don't know why it's not. The times this season have been comically bad. So, there we go. Now we're back. Only George, Carlos, and Alex are out on the track. Everyone else is in the pit still. Which is stupid because there's 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the session. Let's see. Come on. Looks pretty dope. Thank you. Yeah. Purple sector 2 for George. George still has a chance. That's the thing. George knows. To win the Drivers' Championship. Oh no, I'm not a George fan. George drives me crazy. I also learned something about him that I can't share with y'all that I don't like. Nothing horrible, but it's a dude thing that I'm like, you fucking asshole, you know? But it's not something I can share with y'all. Formula One doesn't do live. ESPN is the only option right now. They don't do YouTube. F1 Academy they do, but not F1. More popular recently. I don't remember it being talked about this much. Yeah, it definitely blew up a lot in the US in the last couple of years. Sending out Oscar. They're just now sending out Oscar with 3 minutes left. Are we stupid? Are we George Max 2? God, everyone's stupid. Okay. God. God. Everyone race. You got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, you avocados. Let's see. 1 minute 30 left. Right now, George is P1. Hulkenberg's purple sector 1, though. Oof. 45 seconds left. Hulkenberg P1 would be fucking crazy. Hulkenberg P1 would be the funniest possible outcome of the session. Stay in P1. Stop the clocks. Provisional poll goes to Hulkenberg. That would be funny as... Oh my god. Please keep it. Please keep it. Please keep it. Please keep it. Charles P5. You guys. Norris purple V2. Sector 1 purple Max. Hamilton P4. Never mind. Lando P1. 132.214. Let's see. Come on, Max. Take the candy from the baby. Alonso P4. Oscar P2. Max P1. Oh my god. Okay, I have to go, chat. I have to go. I will see you all tomorrow. No raid out. I'm just gonna end the stream. Okay, bye.